Hi guys, it's reaction time. We've got Rockett Love and Never Look Back. So, Rickard Fernstrom sent me this on Facebook. So he just sent me a private message and said, have you heard this album? It's not out yet, but I think he might have got an early listen. I'm not sure. So I clicked on a couple of this band's videos on YouTube and they sounded great, and I thought, right, I've got to choose the newest song that they've got out, which I believe this is it. It's Never Look Back, because I've got to do a reaction to that, because I've got an album coming out called Galactic Circus on September the 22nd on Pride and Joy Music, another great label. So I thought I'd add it to my reactions on Saturday. So Rickard hasn't actually asked for a reaction or anything, but I sort of, I saw that his little message to me, and I thought, man, they sound a great band. They've got to be worth listening to. So it's a hard rock band from Sweden. Of course they're from Sweden. It's got Daniel Samuelsson on lead vocals, Stefan Westerlund on guitars and vocals, Gustav Öklund on the lead guitars and vocals, Dennis Westman on the bass, and Fredrik Arlen on the drums, percussion, vocals. It's saying they've gained a good reputation due to their high energy live shows and their catchy guitar driven sound. Can't wait to hear this, guys. This is Rockett Love and Never Look Back. Here we go. Sweden have done it again, haven't they? They are just ridiculous, that country. Man, I mean, you think about it. If you was in a band, in another way, if you was in a band in Sweden, you'd be surrounded by these amazing bands. There's so many of them. They're all brilliant. I mean, again, this band is just so catchy in it. It's guitar-driven, melodic, hard rock. That is just perfect. It's just instantly catchy. Those riffs are just earworm stuff from the beginning. I was just hooked. I knew when the second chorus was going to come in because it was so catchy the first time round. Never look back. Dun, 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 dun. Love the way the synths are sort of going along with the rhythm guitar, and those riffs. Gives it a real catchy feel, almost like, the band Heat do that, quite a bit. They've almost got that classic hard rock sort of sound where the synths sort of almost follow sometimes the riffs, and it makes them ultra catchy as well. So, but not overpowering the guitars. The guitars are are the main focal point here, without a doubt. The guy's got the perfect AOR voice, hasn't he? He's got that smooth vocal. It's really catchy. He's got so much melody in his voice. He's got that tone that's just beautiful, that sounds perfect in this. I probably sound like a bit of a broken record when it comes to Sweden and AOR and hard rock, because they're just so good at it, man. They're just so fucking good at it. It's almost like it's in them to sound this way, you know? And this is another great example. I mean, man, what a great sounding song. And I'm sure, you know, the album as well, Galactic Circus, is going to be another hit for Sweden, for sure. Man, they just got it in them. They've got something about them that makes them, you know, they've been ruling, haven't they, really, this melodic hard rock for a while now. You get great bands coming out of this country, you get in other European countries as well, and there's been some brilliant music out of America as well recently. But man, Sweden can just churn them out, and they all sound amazing. It's not like there's any, you know, you get some of the music that's quite not the standard of the others, you know, but most of them are just high standard, just like this, just like Rockett Love, just amazing stuff. I mean, I've always got my my favourite Swedish bands. You know, Heat is one of them. Eclipse. I love Crash Diet. I think their album last year was just one of the best albums of the year. You know, but all these bands are just creeping up and getting better and better and better, and they're all competing. It's amazing stuff. I mean, I interviewed Osakura. I think that's how you pronounce it, Osakura, a while ago. And they said it's like they'll support each other. It's not like, you know, there's no sort of, when the competition's good, if you know what I mean, and all these bands in Sweden sort of support each other, and they're not, you know, they're not competing against each other and trying to put each other down. It's like a big family of music, if you like, and that's very cool indeed. Do you know what I mean? But because there's so much music, it could be a little bit, you know, like that, but it's not. It's good that they've got, you know, got a good attitude towards each other. I love that. Let's listen to the rest of this, guys. Loving it so far. Yeah, just perfection. Melodic rock perfection. I was actually looking at below the video then, and I was thinking, this song must sound good as well. I was thinking it sounds amazing as well, and no wonder. So Eric Martinson's got some involvement in this. He mixed and mastered by Eric Martinson of Eclipse. You know what I mean? He's a brilliant producer, and it just shows the mixing on this song is just amazing stuff. I love that that minor key riff at the end there as well, almost like a Dokken-esque riff. I love that as well. Just everything about it was great. It's just excellent. Solo was brilliant, so catchy, great vocals, great guitar work, great drums, great synths, great production. Everything you want from melodic rock. Let me know, guys, what you think of that in the comments below, and I'll see you soon.